What's good, you guys? Welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. So I'm going to go over this trade I took on Friday on New York time on the NASDAQ or the NAS 100. So let's get into it. So as you can see, I highlighted the sell side liquidity on the NASDAQ, and of course I pulled up the ES chart on the right hand side. I always have these two up because these two should be moving together all times because they're both correlated pairs. So they both should be moving the same, higher highs and higher lows. And of course, if one of them fails to do so, there's a shift in momentum. But as you can see, I highlight the sell side out, and of course, above that, I highlight out the inefficiency, which I was interested in. But on Friday, I didn't want to see price go higher, but of course, I don't like how we literally left the sell side liquidity on the 4 hour. It looked a bit too clean for my liking, so eventually target that as my long-term target. Of course, then I went on the dollar to see what the dollar's doing. So from here, for the New York Open, I wasn't too sure where price would go because we had buy side resting as well at the 19,820 area. So we had buy side liquidity resting then, of course. Same with the ES on the right hand side. Of course, we had the inefficiency in the premium. So I had to wait for the New York opening to see what price I wanted to do at this point. As you could see, the NASDAQ has taken the short-term low out, and it was digging into that order block, which I had my eye on to see if we literally go higher from there. Either way, this is all a paper trading account, just to let you know. So from there, I was waiting for the rejection, because like I said, I highlighted the buy side liquidity out, which looked quite nice as a target, and of course we had sell side. So at first I was thinking, so we could literally take sell side liquidity out. So if we failed closing the past the order block or the 50%, then we go higher. If we close past the 50%, the mean threshold of the order block, then I could have targeted that sell side liquidity. Because price rejected the order block from there, I was looking at the buy side liquidity, which I had highlighted out. And of course, same with the ES, it was digging down to its inefficiency, which I was waiting for. So from here, of course, the opening began. Then it took that short-term low out, which I highlighted, the sell side liquidity. And of course, from there, it digged into the inefficiency in a discount. So from here, it left a fair value gap. And of course, I was looking for a rejection. Once it rejected it quite nicely, then from there, I executed the trade. Around here. So that was a nice rejection. Stop below the low. From there, was targeting buy side liquidity. And of course, I wanted to see that inefficiency act as inversion, as support to the upside to take the buy side out. And of course, same with the ES. But yeah, so because it was Friday and the whole week was bearish for the indices, I thought we were gonna see some sort of like a consolidating on Friday, consolidation, but that wasn't the case. So then later on that day, around lunchtime hour or so, we eventually took out the sell side liquidity, which I had highlighted at first, and of course the trade has hit profit. It was nice. Like I said, it was a paper account, and yeah, hope you also enjoy. So leave a like, subscribe.